Hi guys, and welcome to another Silver Mix squad builder with myself, EP32. This time we're going to be doing a nice South American, is it? Yeah, I would say a South American mix. And we're going to be playing LukeConnerton, so make sure you do show some love from this channel to his, and drop him a subscribe and some love in his videos. So this is going to be one of the better ones we've built over the past few weeks, even though all of them have been absolutely spot on. I've enjoyed playing with every single one. So this one's going to be a Mexican and a Brazil silver mix. So we're going to have a lot of skillers in there, some quite expensive players and also some quite cheap ones for what they can do. So let's crack on and start building the team. If you also want to build the completed team, there is a link in the description below where you can go on to foothead.com. It sends you a direct link to this team where you can go and build it and get accurate prices as well, so make sure you do that. So let's crack on and start with the Mexican link, and we do have a Roscoe in net. It is one of the, well, he probably is the best keeper in the Mexican league, Mexican keeper anyway. There is an inform which is about 30-40k depending on what time you pick him up in the day, but this guy does do the job with 77 diving, 75 reflexes, and he is 6 foot as well. I've had no problem with him at all. Now these defenders are going to be absolute pacey as fuck. One of them you will know, you might even know the two Mexicans because they are two pacers, and you got the first one, it is Arujo, 74 pace. His picture is awesome. Now the Mexicans' pictures on Ultimate Team are absolutely epic. Now some of them haven't got it on this, but there is loads. So you have got a choice of the two, a lot of choice between mixing a few players up in the defence and around on this team. But we're going to go with Fuentes, 80 pace centre back. That is crazy for a white person. That is crazy pace. So let's move up into the DM, and this guy did have a team of the season card last year, and it is Molina. He has an awesome shot. Well, he did last year. He doesn't this year, but he has high stats on defending, and he's quite average, but he has decent defending, decent heading as well, and he only costs us 500 coins, which is cheap as fuck. Moving on to the left mid, and this is a finish of the Mexican link, and it is Alvarez, 82 pace, 79 dribbling, 70 passing, and 62 shooting, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. We only paid 800 coins for him, which is ridiculous for what he can do. 5'5" as well, so he's quite small. So that's the Mexican side of the link up done. So let's start from the centre back, not Mexican, we'll start with the Brazilians now. So we'll just set the parameters to that, and then search. So, you have got a, well, you haven't really got a choice. Have you got a choice? Yeah, I suppose you can have anyone you want in centre back, but we're going to go with Canu, the 80 pace centre back, who is non-rare as well, which is absolutely nuts. And we're going to start off with him. Moving up into the DM, it is Rosanu, I think. Yeah, he is in the Mexican league, so he does get a few links with the DM and the centre back. Moving up into the right mid, this guy is also in the Liga de Mexico, and it is Alenia. Quite an expensive player, 76k we paid for him, but he has 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot. He was an animal last year, and he is still that good this year. So moving up into the cam, where we get to the business end of the team, and it is Jaja. I won't go too much into Jaja because he is huge, 6'3", 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot. We paid 6.5k for him, but if you lot were around in our stream, I don't think you would have been paying 6.5, you might have been paying around 30-40k for him, yeah, if you know what I mean. So moving up into this striker position now, one of the strikers you will know for sure who it's going to be, and it's going to be Wallison. We got him on an absolute steal at 121k. A lot of the bids were going at 136, but when we were searching, we did pick him up for 121 in a shit formation, but we did change that and get him in there. So that is the best silver striker for Brazil on this game, in my opinion. So there could be a lot of debate about who you want to put in next to him, but I have chosen Eder. He's from the Serie A, well, he's from Brazil, but he's in the Serie A, and he plays for Sampdoria as well. He has 81 pace, 79 dribbling. He's not a bad little player, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Originally he is a centre forward as well, so I don't know if that'll make any difference, but I've just banged him up there alongside Wallison, and I've had absolutely no problem with either of them. So there we are, guys, that is the team built. I hope you have enjoyed watching this. Now I'm going to show you the highlights of the game against Luke, tried and tested, so make sure you show some love for both of us, and I'll be back with you in a sec. So here we are. This is a team which Luke put up against us. It's a nice Bundesliga silver team. We've built one quite recently on stream, and we will be no doubt getting out on YouTube soon, so you can have a look at my interpretation of a Bundesliga silver team. So Luke is quite a tough opponent, but as you can tell, I do love to spam that skill stick when I've got a Brazilian team in front of me. And for some reason, we did get a free kick. I didn't check who the free kick taker was, but it actually turned out to be our left centre back, who pings this off the bar into the top corner and scores one of the best free kicks I've scored with any defender ever. So yeah, it shows that centre backs can take free kicks, giving us a 1-0 lead. We do extend the lead though when we do a bit of skill here. As per usual, we got Alenia on the ball, and as most people know, when I got a Brazilian, I will spam that stick hoping for some skills. So we do manage to get a second set piece. This time it's a penalty, and this time Eder will step up and extend the lead to 2-0, beating the keeper. So 2-0, Eder and the centre-back on the score sheet. So this is how to counter-attack. This is how my 3-5-2 is set up to perfectly counter-attack, with Wallison on the end of it, and he's not going to miss with a drilled shot into the far corner, making it 3-0. But Luke does get a consolation goal with a bit of luck with the ball bouncing back off my defender, making it 3-1. And that's how the game stood, guys. So thanks very much for watching this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. It's been fun. I enjoy making silver mix. Please, in the comment section below, leave comments of who else we could build. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Comment in the section below. And until next time, guys, good night.